Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sunrise Meets podcast. I'm your host, Luis Chavez, and this is my co-host.
AJ Hernandez.
And we are back?
Back?
Maybe?
I don't know. We'll see
I
how this
don't
week
know.
we'll see how this
We
goes
will
and
definitely see how this
coming into
goes.
the following weeks.
Yep, for sure. For me, I have a webcam. We're doing this all digitally. We're not in person. I just want to get that out of the way. I feel like that's one thing we can tell y'all. I'm gonna have to give AJ my webcam so that he can use it.
I will not be doing that.
Well, I'm not gonna be recording your face.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll just be so we can see each other at least.
Oh.
Yeah,
All I
actually,
see is a black
I just
square.
realized that I'm not. I can't use it because of OB. Well, I can turn off. I can turn it. I can disable it. Hold on, deactivate, and then maybe I can do this, and I can turn it on. Anyway, how you been?
I've been good. How about yourself,
I've
man?
been great. I've been great. I've been looking to get. I've
So
been.
I heard you
I've
recently
been.
came into a brand new television set.
So yeah,
Oh, there you are. I see you now.
yeah, I had to deactivate it on OBS, but it works now. Anyway, um, yeah. So some little birdie was like, "Hey," he called me, and you want a TV, and I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, AJ gave me a fucking TV,
I didn't know where I was gonna put it.
and I did set it up actually.
Where is it?
It's upstairs in the gaming room. I'm letting Ruben use it because I have no place to put it. I have no place to put it.
Too much space in the closet.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Well, no, actually, not at all. It actually fit in the closet really well. Oddly enough,
I would
yeah.
imagine it matter which direction you put it. If your closet isn't wide enough for it to stand up not vertically but horizontally, because
Mm-hmm.
rectangle physics. So
Physics.
yeah, standing up long ways instead of sideways. So
Yeah.
depending on the width, you could stuff it all the way to the back and kind of keep it up.
No, yeah, you're right. I had stood it up vertically on the back wall,
Yeah, long ways
and
up.
yeah, and it fit perfectly. It messed with my
That's
clothes a little bit, but like
exactly what.
it
That's
fit
exactly how I thought it would fit in your
perfectly.
closet.
And then I was like,
How much of a pain in the ass was it to get it around all your clothes? Do you have to fucking empty your closet
I
or?
basically had to empty the back rack of clothes and then throw it in there
Uh,
and almost empty out the entire closet, which allowed me to reorganize everything. I was gonna throw it under my bed first, but then I realized how much room it actually took up. So I was like, I have to put it in my closet. So I put it in my closet. And then I was like, I don't want to keep this thing here
pain in
forever
the ass.
until I move
I
out.
did give it to you to fucking use it. I'm
Yeah.
glad you can set it up at least.
So I just yeah I took it upstairs. I set it up. I left the
Are there other Roku
film
TVs
stuff
in the
up.
house?
No, that's the only one.
So you can't mistake the remote then.
Yeah, and then well, we're not using the remote. We're actually just using the app. I told them to use the app because I didn't want to use the remote because I don't want to fucking lose it.
You know, me and Cynthia have been. I have the exact same one that I bought a long time ago
Uh huh.
already. That one's probably an updated version of the same one, but it's the same size Roku fucking TV.
Right.
So it I didn't have anywhere to put it at all, like set it up wide because I have the exact same one already.
Right.
So I was like, man, where the fuck am I gonna put this thing? I should have chose the mini fridge when I did the deal.
Yeah. Obviously, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I was like,
now
why didn't you just use the
yeah,
mini
but I
fridge?
already have a mini fridge. It's a much bigger mini fridge.
True.
And it has a freezer, not like a little, the one door deals that have the tiny little fucking freezer compartment. You could stick a sandwich in, and that's it.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, I took it upstairs and then I just I took it out of the box. We set it up. We set it up like maybe a day after I got it, so like right after I I told them, and then I dragged it upstairs. I waited for my brother to be home the next day, and then we just set it up. And then I was like, don't take off the plastic wrap, and we'll put the old TV in the box. We'll keep the box in the attic or upstairs. as well as the remote and the batteries, and then um, then when I move out, I'll just take it off and take it with me. So yeah, my
Nice.
mom and dad were like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." They're like, "Why?"
What'd
And
your dad say about
I'm
it?
like, "I don't know." He's like, "That's the same size as the one in my bedroom." And I'm like, "Well, you bought yours, and I got mine for free. So and mine's 4K." So like he was kind of like, "What the fuck?" I don't know. I don't know what it was or what it's been, but I've been getting like extremely lucky lately. I went to the Rod Ryan like giveaway for BuzzFest, and it's like a concert thing, and my dad wanted to go, so he took us all to Porky's to like submit submit what is it called? Just enter the raffle. I mean,
Yeah.
and I was like, there's no way we'd win. Like, come on. And then I find out that my mom's been putting her name in there like 7 times. My dad put his name in there like 5. They put, I think Ruben and Andres put their names in like 3 or 4 times, and I was only in there twice. But I thought I was only in there once, but my mom wrote me in another time. So I'm like, that's so cheese, whatever, you know what I mean? And I swear to you, dude, we get down to the last 4 fucking names. The last 4 names. And sure enough, guess what? We get fucking called. My name gets fucking called,
Your
dude.
name? It was
My
your name?
name gets fucking called. And I only had 2 submissions.
Damn.
And
You never win if you don't play, dude.
I know, but I was thinking I only had
That,
1. I was like, I won with 1. And then my mom goes, "Oh, no, I put your name in there twice." And I'm like, I still won,
still,
and you put your name in 7 times. What are the odds? And then I just gave my dad the tickets because it was more for my
rigged.
dad's birthday.
That's cool.
Mm. And I got it all on camera.
Oh, fucking. Let me see it. I want to
Yeah,
see it.
it's on my
Send me
it's
the
on my
video.
it's on my vlog.
Where that at?
It's on the most recent vlog on my YouTube channel.
Luckily I have YouTube on speed dial right fucking here. I want to see it real quick.
It should be like the first couple of minutes of the
What
podcast
is it?
of the video.
Weese, Weese
Yeah, Weese.
family,
It should just be Weese.
Ricky Weese. I might have spelled it wrong.
Weese, all
No,
lowercase. And then if you want to do more specific term, you could do my YouTube at rather than my YouTube name. You'll find it faster. You do at Weese underscore YT. Just a little plug right in the
Weese
middle of the podcast there.
underscore IT.
YT, not IT.
Oh, YT.
I'm not fixing people's computers.
There he is. Hello. I subscribe.
There we go. You subscribed to Cynthia. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Mm.
videos.
I just noticed my desktop audio is not being recorded. That's good.
I love grenades.
Yeah, I put out. That was last week's, but I edited and put it up today.
It's not a vlog. Oh, 94 and a half. The buzz.
94.5. That's the radio station, dumbass. You can't fucking
Sorry,
read.
I'm thinking inches.
What the hell? Something wrong with this guy, guys.
Whoa, man, I
Something
deal
wrong
with
with this
numbers
guy.
all day.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I just deal with aspect ratios and
Lately, not lately, but not too long ago at work, we got a laser engraving machine,
Mm-hmm.
and my bosses had me farting around programming different things.
There you go. Is it because you're the
Yeah.
youngest one?
Well, I did such a good job when I first came in on our regular etching machine. It's
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
dimple etcher, so it like pounds the metal
Mm.
in, you can write fucking book on. um I can send you videos of it.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
you can send
right
it to me later.
right here. Not exactly one I just fucking did.
Hmm. But anyways,
Uh,
yeah, that was pretty cool. And then, um, Oh yeah, it's since it's. I mean, it's they don't know. We know. It's been a while. Whatever. I graduated college. Wee woo! Got my bachelor's degree in media production.
Oh yeah,
Technically, I'm a
yeah,
fucking
you did.
professional.
Yes, you did.
I'm a fucking professional. Technically, I got that. I got that. Not that master's degree. I'm not that fucking smart. Um, I got a bachelor's degree, so there's that. That happened. Um, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, I've been working on my YouTube channel. That's been another thing. Me and AJ have been not hanging out as much as we used to, but we get our moments.
Yeah, our
And
moments
with
are
this
great.
podcast, if it's a possibility with this podcast, we might be able to come back in person. But for right now, we're gonna do this over um,
Hey, you
Discord.
want to see my big blue balls?
No,
Check
no,
it
I
out.
don't. No, I don't. Oh, it's kind of like a 3D printer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of. You see my
Hmm.
big blue balls?
What for particular? What like? So I see like you have the sizes on here and the pin and whatever. Is it just for like labeling shit that's on like on big
Well,
metal?
that's what we're using it for,
Uh
but we
huh.
can do a whole lot of other things
Well,
with
yeah, I
it
would assume
because
so. But like, what's the main?
mostly it's going to be end up used as for making our tags instead of the way we were doing it, which was a little unsafe. I was using the dimple etching machine
Uh huh.
with a thin piece of metal, and I can't really clamp it down separately to where because it's literally pounding metal, so you can't put your hand in there.
Right. Yeah, you'll
But what
lose your
I
finger.
do sometimes, I have to do sometimes, is I put my hand like if it's a big enough piece, like I can hold it outside
Mm-hmm.
of the part, because I
Mm-hmm.
make whether I'm matching a radius or whether I'm there's a lot of different factors. I'm getting off in a tangent here, but so it's just an unsafe act.
Right.
It's not really
It's not the safest thing in the world.
no, not very much.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's
But you could
that's
just make
another that's
images and shit like that,
big
right?
benefits of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not just
I
letters.
have to make shapes sometimes because we don't have like a rectilinear grid that it's mounted to for me to go off of.
Mm-hmm.
I have to measure what I'm etching and then draw what it is first, and then I
Mm-hmm.
have to fit my text within that box, and I can draw the outline on like a piece of wood, which is what I've done for that video I showed you.
Right.
I drew a rectangle in the size of those tags, and then
Oh.
yeah, and then I proceeded to
Oh, so it's not like it
fill in the
doesn't have
middle.
like a it doesn't have a grid that it's attached to, or does it? Is that
Yes, yes. So I have to. There's no grid that is mounted to it for me to have a reference point
right? Right.
from,
Right. Right. Right.
because the machine also works in metric and not in standard.
You can't just switch it on the
I
settings.
mean, I got to do an extra step. I don't know how to. I haven't messed with with the program enough to
Oh.
be able to do that. I've only like
So
hard crash coursed it. I don't know what I'm doing, dude.
oh. Yes, you do. You probably know more than they do.
A little
So
bit. I mean, it's not the
so
first laser engraver I've ever messed with, but I don't know. I still don't know a whole lot about it.
right. You should look it up and just look up some YouTube tutorials,
Well, I
man.
can. Well, it's per job. I can't just get on it and screw around with it because I don't own the program.
I'm not. You don't have to own the program to learn about it. You could
Yeah,
just.
but I would also be on company time, just fucking drawing pictures. You know.
I know that, but when you get time with it, or if you're on the shitter at work, just look up a quick tutorial how to turn metric into what is the fucking America
Oh,
units.
that part. That part.
Yeah,
That's kind of the easy part.
things
I
like
thought you
that,
meant
and then
like drawing pictures and shit. I
no,
That's the easy part, dude. Like drawing pictures is the harder issue because then I gotta measure curvatures and shit like that, draw and delete lines and
yeah, but should you not be able to just import images into the like a template image into the
oh yeah, that's
program and
another
then
thing I have to do is I have to I'm glad you said import because I have to import our company logo onto it.
that's what I'm saying. Is like, can you not just import a template based image and then the program
Oh,
should be able to
dude,
measure it and things like that. So like, I
dude,
could,
I could make us coasters.
I know,
Dude, I want to make coasters. I've been thinking about it
but what I'm saying, but what
for work.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like, like take an image like the logo or something, make it. I could do it for you. I don't care. Make a stroke pattern is what it's called, a stroke pattern with it, and then put the stroke pattern or the outline into the program, and the program should automatically be able
That's
to.
an option on
Shouldn't you be
the
able to like
settings.
automatically resize it
Yeah,
to whatever
there's
size you
several
want?
options. Yes, yes, but there's also those options. That option you just said
Mm-hmm.
about make it draw the outline.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's an option. You can do a crosshatch pattern, and it'll go grid style down the page and fill in. But if you do the outline option, it'll follow the shape of the picture.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and then depending on it in your passes, you can highlight a certain field and make that one go first and do the outline and get a real nice. Say you're cutting a piece of wood, which this machine can do. You can cut out shapes out of wood and like make a puzzle. You know how puzzles are made?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it only for wood? Because I saw it looked like metal
No, it's
plates.
not. That clearly I'm etching metal.
Yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah.
turn if you turn it up high enough, it'll
Is
engrave metal.
is there a
And
certain
then
like
there's huh?
material that's allowed in there and not allowed in there? Like if I put like I don't know a piece of plastic in there, obviously it's gonna melt. But
Oh no, I
like,
can do that. I can do that.
oh, you can do
I
melt
just turn
plastic.
yeah, I just turn the power down.
Oh,
I have power setting options with it
look at
too.
you.
And yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it is really cool. I've never really messed with a laser engraver like that. The
Mm-hmm.
last laser engraver I used to screw around with,
Yeah.
I there were preset programs and you had to find the correct file and sometimes there would be like several
Mm-hmm.
files to choose
Damn.
from and I'll check this picture out.
Um, dude, how did it go for you and
One of the
her?
one-
Keep going.
oh,
Go. Keep
Hurricane
going.
Barrel.
Yeah, let's talk
Oh,
about that
sorry.
after. You know, you're good. You were on a ball
Oh,
there.
so my at my last job with the files you could choose from, sometimes the file would be the incorrect file, and I was still pretty new to it, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it would be like load 20 pieces into the machine, and you do them all at once. Whereas right now I'm currently doing one at a time. But if you
Yeah.
had a grid laid out, you could size your parts properly if it's going to be a consistent thing and make a program you just have to upload and hit go and it'll fucking
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Streamline a process
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
essentially what you're
Like
doing.
a. Did you say preset? Because that's what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah.
a. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a preset.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool.
You just gotta find the right file and
Right, 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 right,
load
right.
it up.
I'm sure that you could probably like retype a file though, right? Like if you have a certain file and it's not working, then you type in whatever the end of the file is. So dot like mine, like you can go from dot MP3 to dot MP4 and things like that. I mean, it's not that simple, but
Yeah.
things like that. I'm pretty sure you could do that. Anyway, yeah. How'd you come out of Hurricane Barrel? I don't think we talked. I think
No, I
me and
called you.
I think did we? Did you? Because I don't remember.
Yeah. Or at least I tried to. The phones were down for a while. I called a
Yeah,
lot
for
of
a
people.
long ass time.
Yeah.
Oh, oh shit, I forgot to look when I was there. But me and my girl, I was
Mhm.
driving. We were going to Quinceañera, like on Saturday, this past Saturday, and so the hell is a band video? The fuck? Um,
Oh,
we were
that's a
going to
trick shot
Quinceañera,
video.
and we drove past my old high school, and near my old high school there was not the one we went to, but the one that I went to. Should probably preference
Uh,
that. Probably reference that.
yeah.
And there's like a field, and down the street you can get to the high school, but on that corner there was just wildfires.
What the hell?
Yeah, there was like three wildfires that just were there, and I'm like, what the? what the hell? So I tell her to call 911, and she got nervous, and she's like, talk to them. And I'm like, no, you talk to them. I'm driving. I'm literally driving. And and so I pull over eventually, and I do call the police too. But like, we were like, what the hell? There's just a random ass wildfire right there. But anyway, Hurricane Barrel, dude, my fucking neighborhood was wrecked. Trees were all over the place. Brick walls were down. Power
Damn.
lines were down, dude. It was insane. Like the streets were crazy. The main part of the neighborhood was just all knocked down. It just wasn't good. It just looked terrible. Just
Yeah.
absolutely looked terrible. And then we had a teenager drive into our you know those signs where they display like, oh, here's what's happening in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
We had a teenager drive into ours.
Oh,
Just
really?
full through drive through the screen.
What? Did he live?
I think he did. I hope so. I really don't know.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I came home one day and it was just gone, and I'm like, what happened? And they're like, yeah, some teenager drove through the to the sign, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, I
Like that's so
I
stupid.
hate the drivers in Katy, Texas, bro. That's just a weird side note that just made
No,
me
you're
think of
good.
that
No,
because
you're good.
you made me think of when I went to my cousin's house in
Mm-hmm.
Katy, and every time I go to Katy, dude, the drivers are just god awful.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently in the neighborhood where they lived, apparently people would constantly hitting the mailboxes,
What the
the
fuck?
brick style mailboxes.
Uh huh.
They were all brick style mailboxes throughout the whole neighborhood. Everybody had a brick style mailbox, and there's apparently it was a problem. They kept
What?
having people are just not paying attention where they're going, they're fucking banging into
But there's a
mailboxes.
curb right there. You
Yeah,
think
but
they'd hit the curb?
you know how big like a brick style mailbox is.
Well, that
You
I
know,
mean,
some
yeah,
of the
that too.
fancier ones.
Yeah, yeah. But like at the same time, there's a curb and then the mailbox. So that means they hit the curb and then they hit the
I
mailbox.
mean, if you're going fast enough. I mean, they've been freaking barreling into these things. They're like blasting bricks 30 feet, you know?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember during the cold. What was that storm that went that was it last year's winter or was it the winter before that? I think it was the
Uh,
2022 winter or 2020. It was. I think it was the 2023 winter. I can't remember. Was it this winter or was it last winter? I think
For
it was last.
what?
Not this past winter, but the one before that past winter. We were going to get propane because we didn't have any power, and we were trying to find propane for the generator. And we were driving down. I think it was 1960. I think we were
hmm
going. I think we were going in your direction. We were going to Porter. That's
hmm
not your direction, but we're
Well,
going
I
to.
was up there.
Oh, probably. We're going to Porter, and we drove past Deerbrook Mall, and there was a guy on the road, and it was ice. Obviously, there's black ice on the road everywhere, and people in Texas don't
Yeah.
know how to drive in the fucking ice roads. And so he's driving next to me and my dad, and he's in this like tiny little car, little red car, kind of like your old one, but like an older model of a Toyota. And
Okay.
we see him like lose traction. Eventually he swerves, he hits the barrier, and then he bounces off the barrier and goes back to driving like nothing ever happened. Dude,
He's
it
the
shit was
bumper car, dude.
dude, he
Full
literally
bumper
he
car.
full bumper card mode, literally just crashed out. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Whee!
Please, I just want propane. Leave me alone. don't don't do that. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? Yep. You want to talk about one of the topics, or you want to keep going?
How do
Because
you see yourself now when you talk to people compared to how you did in high school? How was your approach changed?
yes, pre pre-made question, pre-made question brought
Mm.
to you by your boy. Um, Yeah, I think I've become less abrasive.
Uh,
Does that
you
make
have
sense?
been. You were quite a rambler in Defender.
I don't know about a defender, but I definitely am a rambler.
Yeah, but when you have a point, you're like, no,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I am every
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I found out that I'm a little bit I was a little bit, I don't want to say cocky, but I definitely had like
You definitely were cocky and
somewhat of an
aggressive with it,
somewhat of an ego,
somewhat.
somewhat. And
Ah, okay.
I went through like, cuz I graduated and I went to go find jobs that weren't in the YMCA, and was getting
Yeah.
interviews.
Never mind.
I was getting interviews and I got a couple of interviews here and there, and then um fucking I went to this one interview and I was like, "Oh fuck, I just came off like a complete dick." like like just completely, and I'm like, "Oh, I need to tone it down a little bit. I need to pull it back." And then I went to my
How did the
next,
interview go? How did you come to that realization?
because honestly, they were kind of just throwing me into the deep end to see what I could do, and they themselves had no plan. And so I was like, that's not how this is going to work. You can't just do this. There needs to be a plan. You need to practice more often. I can't just pull up with the camera and then you tell me to record when you guys don't even know what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Why would you come and ask if you didn't have an idea?
yeah, that's what it wasn't so much that they came and asked me. They just told me that they were going to do something like a day before, and I had no like, there was no plan, there was no script, there was no like blocking, which in the show business means like where you're gonna stand and where you're gonna go. Like there was no
Hmm.
cues, no none of that. So I'm like, I can't just record something here and then just be done. And they didn't really like that. And I was like, okay, I gotta dip. And it's funny because we sat down and she gave me the contract and I read the contract and it was like 6 months to 12 months contract to be an intern, which is, and it wasn't paid, and I had just graduated, which I get, so I don't have that much respect or that much notoriety or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
What is experience? So it was an intern job, unpaid, and I read the contract and it says like, the normal things. You can't disclose anything. You can't use like the video material that you gain from the internship, yada yada yada. And there was a there was a girl next to me, and she had already signed the contract, and I had just graduated, so I'm coming off fresh brain, fresh college
Yeah.
brain, and I'm like paying attention to what it's saying. And she's here. She hasn't graduated yet. She's just a sophomore, I think that's what she said. And there was a third girl, but she had already signed the contract, and she seems to be well into whatever it is that they got going on already. And I'm looking at the girl, and I'm reading the contract, and I'm reading the contract, and it says you can't leave and all this other crazy shit. And I'm like, and I'm vibing it out, and I'm like, I don't really like this place. It looked kind of junky. It's like not in the best place. It's not in the best place in
Yeah.
town, and so on and so forth. And it's not that organized. And I'm talking to the girl next to me, and she's like, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna work here. And she's like, what? Why? And it's funny because she was shocked that I graduated too, because this is not a job that you would look for after you graduate.
Hmm.
And she's like, what do you mean you're not gonna stay? And I'm like, this is terrible. This is like,
Yeah.
you could have found a better job that actually pays you to do the shit that you wanted
Free
to
labor.
do. And I
It's
was
free
like, and
voluntary labor.
basically, and I asked her, I was like, did you sign the contract already? And she said yes. And I'm like, for how long? And she's like, 6 months. I'm like, oh hell no. All right, it was either 6 months or a year. And I was like, no way. And I told her, if you get the chance to leave, you need to get out of here. She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, you need to go. Like, honestly, truly, like, you need to you need to get the fuck out of here. And she like,
Yeah.
I just left her, and I was like, whoop, you're stuck. I get help you. And then I found where I work out right now. So no,
Cool.
actually, I went to go work for another place, a furniture store that I will not name and then
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
then
that. That was like
and
for a
now,
week.
yeah, and then yeah, basically, and now I work for a different company, which is way better than what I am. Actually, I forgot to tell you, I might be going back to the YMCA.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have a positioning opening, and my old boss told me about it, and she's like, "You want it? You want to apply for it?" And I'm like, "Sure." So my mom and dad are like, "Hell yeah!" Pays well too, $50.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, man, benefits and everything is great. I love it. But I'm gonna leave this current job in shambles because, well, not in shambles. They got their shit together now because I came and cleaned up all their shit. But once I leave, it's gonna be like, oh, gotta find another social media guy. And technically, I'm not even
Mm.
a social media guy. I'm fucking media production. Stupid, dumb. I need to go back to that CrossFit gym and film another video.
I need to go back to the gym.
How about you just start running, dude? The park's right there. Just take the kid with you.
Uh,
Get that running
I didn't want to
cart.
go this week because I bounced a hammer off my thumb and it bled
Uh,
pretty good.
yeah, that's no bueno. Go for a walk.
And
You'll be all right. Walk in the park.
but I think I'm just making up an excuse because I do a lot of physical heavy lifting at work already, and the gym's fucking right there. I need to go fucking.
Well, the least you could do
I
is
need to go.
walk. Because I agree, you're already lifting stuff, so I think walking would probably benefit you more anyway. So just walk.
Well, I barely fucking sit down.
Well, standing and lifting is different from walking all over the place. Just
I
just
I
walking.
don't just stand and lift.
Well, I know you're
You
probably
saw
walking
you
around the.
saw where I work. That's a
Yeah,
big ass fucking place, man, and there's
I
more
know,
back
but
there.
like that's just like short bursts of like quick movement. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like a stroll, just a nice de-stressing stroll. You know what I mean? Yeah, not yeah. Look at the trees and the birds and shit.
Have you ever fucking seen the Milky Way arm from Earth with your own eyes?
Like without light pollution?
Yeah, with your own eyes.
No, I don't think I have.
Me neither. I was thinking about that
What the
when I was
fuck?
outside.
Me neither. What the hell?
I bet it looks badass. I want to see it, dude.
No,
That's just a
since my girlfriend lives out in
shower
the
thought.
since my girlfriend lives out in the boonies, um, you can drive
You can
out
see more
there.
stars out there.
Yeah, where that shit is, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. We stop
Yeah,
there
but
every once
there's
in a while.
places on Earth where you can just see it, you know?
I know it's probably like
And it's a
up
lot
north,
more.
probably.
Hey, you go up north, out in the middle of the sea, you can see it
Oh yeah, I
on a
forgot about the
very
sea. I
clear
forgot about the
night.
ocean.
The ocean,
Forgot that that
where
was
there's
an
no land.
forgot that that was an option. I went to Pennsylvania, dude. That shit was
Oh yeah, what the fuck was that about? I
so
didn't know
my
you could go to Pennsylvania and then I
so
texted you for something. I texted you if you wanted to record.
oh that's funny. Um,
Was it or was it just to play games?
I think it was just to play
Anyway,
games.
what the fuck were you in Pennsylvania for?
So there's this thing called the NRCC, which is the national. What is it called? It's NRCC National. No, Northeast Regional Car Wash Convention. God, that's a mouthful. It's basically a convention, but nothing but car wash parts and chemicals and marketing and CRMs. That's all it was.
Cool.
It was all right. All I did
That
was fill.
sounds like an obscure event.
Yeah, it's a very niche event filled with bald 40-year-old men and women. The women are bald. Sorry, let me clarify. Not all of the women are bald. And so yeah, that's all it is. It's just car wash stuff, um, and then like that was it. And then after that, we went outside, or I went outside, and I took a long walk down the East Coast. I got in the water again, dude. That's my second time touching the East Coast water, and going to the beach. It was all
Kicking
at
it.
night. It was all at night though. It was fairly late, and then I started to walk the boardwalk, dude. It was pretty cool. They had Hell's Kitchen, and it looks like they were doing some renovations. Like they
Is
had
it just you?
yeah, it was just me. I left my boss behind because she got lost.
Oh.
So I just kind of just started walking, and then I went all the way down. There's like a mall on a boardwalk, kind of like Kima, but like an actual mall on the boardwalk. It was pretty cool.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah, and Sabrina Carpenter happened to be playing the days that I was there, so if that'll give you a time of reference of when I was in Philly. But now I'm gonna
Isn't
go
Post
to,
Malone at the Woodlands tonight?
huh?
Isn't Post Malone at the Woodlands tonight?
Is he?
Think so.
He's
My
doing
coworker was saying he was going to Post Malone tonight.
he's doing country music now.
Uh,
I haven't heard any of his new country music.
I haven't heard any of it.
Dude, that reminds me. I gotta give you these Logic CDs that I burned so long ago. One of them is
Oh
not.
yeah,
One of them is not labeled, but they all. It's all of his albums, all of his older albums.
you have the supermarket one?
I do have the supermarket one.
Yeah,
I do.
that's my
I also have
favorite
that
one.
in vinyl because my girlfriend got it for me. Fun fact.
I don't want that one. I
That
can't
shit's
put that in
awesome.
my CD player.
I think that's the one that's unlabeled though, so you might want to get a Sharpie marker and label it because I had a labeler.
I'm gonna
My
write
mom's
it
the
in
one that
red.
did that. I labeled all of them. What else? Yeah, I'm also going to Las Vegas in November.
Oh yeah, for work
The
again?
first, yeah, for work. So, but they're telling me that it's gonna be super crazy, and I'm like, I don't know what that
It's
means, but
Vegas.
I want to go to Fremont. So if you guys want to see me go to Fremont, podcast listeners, you gotta follow my YouTube channel,
Wait,
and
when
you'll
are you
see me
going to
go to Fremont.
Vegas?
From the next Friday.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, on the 25th. Why?
'Cause I have a place to stay in Vegas and we could hang out. All I would have to do is have the money to play with you.
Play with me.
Yeah. We're gonna go fucking drink and we're gonna fucking
Oh,
throw throw a pair of dice across the table and go, ah shit.
yeah, dang it. Oh, dang
Fuck.
it. Oh, dang it. I can't stop gambling.
I have a
I have a
problem.
problem. Let's do it again.
No, I've actually never gone to a casino.
You've
Like I've
never
gone
gone
to
to
a
a
casino.
casino?
No, I haven't.
What?
I've played poker
I've.
with my family, and
Uh
we've
huh.
like had a pot to win, played Texas Hold'em, but I still don't have a full mind wrap around of the game, so I don't exactly know what
Right,
I'm
right, right.
doing. But we're just still playing for fun for a small pot
I've
in
been
our
in.
family, and I'm sure we fucking butcher the game.
I've been inside of more casinos than I have gambled, and I haven't gambled at all. So
So have I, and I've only been to one.
it's crazy. I've been to two cruise casinos and then one real casino, which is technically the one that I went to uh, this past work trip. So it
Mm.
was. They're like, shit. What was her name? My boss. I'm not gonna say her name, but my boss was like, "Are you gonna gamble?" And I'm like, "Are you are you fucking stupid? You don't pay me enough to gamble. The hell? Like they're all penny slots. Don't get me wrong. What $2, maybe $5 would go a long way. But like, you joking? You're joking, right?
God,
She didn't even
just
gamble.
like the contest you're
Like
gonna
that's
win
dude.
or that you
Honestly,
won.
that was the
If you
reason why
don't
I
play,
was gonna
you don't.
gamble. That was the
If you
reason why I
don't
was gonna
play, you'll
gamble.
never win.
I was like, I'm getting super lucky recently. The TV, the ticket win. So I might spend a couple of dollars in Vegas. My mom's just like, just remember, once it's gone, it's gone. And I'm like, you're right. So I think what I'm gonna do is from the Friday that I leave, I'm gonna pay attention to what color I see the most, and I'm gonna go bet on black and or red, and then
Bet
see
on
what
red.
happens. I think I should do both. I want to do 50 on both. I want to do
Bet
50
on
on red,
red.
50 on black, and see what happens. And if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I should win because it's a 50-50 chance, and I call it a day. If not, if they don't let me put two bets down, I'll have my boss put 50 down and I'll put 50 down, and then we'll see who wins. And then if my luck keeps going, then I might play a couple of slots. But I do want to do the black and red thing where you like throw the dice and you fucking and then it says black and then you go fucking crazy. And then my $50 will turn into $100. And then I'll spend the $100. No, I'll probably just keep it. I'll call it quits after that. Yeah. That'll be pretty fun. Hello, are you there?
Yeah,
Oh, what are you doing?
whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. So, how many AI videos have you seen in like the last week?
I don't know.
Do you even know what it looks like?
I mean, yes, I haven't seen a lot though, but I don't know how many
But what about
are
photos?
actually or anything
How
like
many
that.
AI photos have you seen? Dude,
I don't know.
AI is fucking rampant, man.
Yeah, they're
It's
pretty
getting
crazy.
fucking
Did you see the
crazy.
AI edit of the what you call the fucking the old stock photo of the guy looking back at the girl's ass while he's holding hands with the other
Oh, that
girl?
one? Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that
Yeah,
edit?
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
AI
yeah.
did? Dude,
Yeah.
that one was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
What is that stock photo called?
I have no idea. I just know that it's a meme, and that's it. But yeah, AI is getting crazy. We're voice, what is it? Voice mimicry, image generation. Companies are being called out for using AI in their art. People are. There was an LLM recently that made like $1 million. Well, it's not really an AI; it's an LLM, large language model, and it made like a $1.4 million
Mm-hmm.
in Bitcoin because it made a cult off of a. I think it was like a joke meme coin or some shit like that. It was pretty insane. Um, People just gave it money. Real life people just gave it money to do stuff. I'm like, that's insane. Um, but yeah, that shit, it's getting crazy, and it's only been like what, maybe a year since like AI has been like out in public and like learning and shit. So yeah, no bueno, no bueno, dude. They stopped using your PS4.
What?
Yes,
Really?
my brother stopped using your PS4. He said it's too slow for Minecraft. So now they split the PS5.
Too
I'm like,
slow for Minecraft.
what's the point of me buying you this PS4 then, man? I tried to get him back on it, but he's like, no, it's too laggy, it's too slow, and I'm like, cause y'all are up here and y'all don't dust anything and y'all don't take care of anything. Of course it's gonna be
Oh
slow.
man.
It's not like it's like fucking. It doesn't even sound like a jet engine like most PS4s do nowadays. It's like just it's nice and quiet. It runs perfectly fine, and he just refuses to play on it. So we just have a dead system upstairs, another dead system on top of the Xbox 360. Oh, we sold our Wii. My dad sold the Wii, so we don't have a Wii anymore. We have a PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. We have the PlayStation 4 that you had. We have Ruben's PlayStation 5 because he bought one, and then. But yeah, the PS4 is now obsolete. I don't even know what to do with it. I was thinking about cracking it open and putting Linux on it, but they
Don't ruin it.
that
But
it would ruin it. I don't know. Do
blow
you
the
want?
cockroaches out of it.
I don't know if you, huh?
So blow the cockroaches out of
Dude, I don't want to open it. I'm scared.
it.
I did it once. I got to like the part where you can see like the top metal part, and then I blew out whatever I could when I first got it, and then I
uh,
did it again like a couple of months ago, and I haven't cleaned it out since. But I don't know what to do with it. It just sits up there collecting more dust that I need to re-blow out of
did I
it.
give you a bunch of games with it?
You gave me Rainbow Six Siege and Biomutant.
Oh, that shit ass game.
Yeah. So, and then I don't think Ruben's played either one of those because Rainbow Six
I, I had
you need
I had
online.
God of War on there too.
Yeah, but he logged out and reset it, I think.
Ah, dumbass.
Yeah. So,
Should have kept all the games. There was games on there.
he's fine. I bought him Elden Ring. He's more into those games. Turns out my brother's a
Dude,
masochist. What?
I want they just came out with uh God of War Ragnarok on Steam.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
PlayStation's releasing
second
all of their
one.
stuff on Steam now.
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok. And I want to get both the God of War games. And I seriously wish I'm hoping and wishing and praying for the day they bring the first three God of War games to.
It'll probably come in a bundle.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fucking buy it. I don't care if it's $100, dude. I'm gonna buy it
I believe
and
you.
play all of them all over again.
I
That's
thought
my favorite
I
fucking
thought
game
PlayStation
franchise
had like
ever.
an Xbox Game Pass kind of thing where you can play games like through streaming or whatever. Do
It
they not
wouldn't
have
be.
that?
It wouldn't be Xbox Game Pass.
No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I said I thought PlayStation had a similar like thing for that for like streaming games and whatnot.
Yeah, but
Like would that you can
would
do that
they
on
be able
PC?
to load that up like that?
On PC? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point of streaming the game. What do you What do you mean? What are you talking
Hold
about?
on.
I need to put my mini computer back upstairs.
Google.
Yeah, I need to put my mini computer back upstairs. I took everything because I remember I brought the TV up there and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get rid of all this stuff. So I took my mini PC back downstairs and then um, and
God of
then
War
I
3. That
took
was
it.
the only one they remastered and put on the PS4, and I had it. I played it before, right before I played the new one. I mean the new God of War, the new first God of War.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
You should see if you
I
can find
played the
a.
original third one, and right before I played the newest
You
one.
should see if you can get a PS4 emulator and log in and see if you can get all your games on your computer. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to log into the PSN network or PS network. I
God of
I said
War 1 through
PSN network
3.
as if that's not what the name of it is already. It's PS network or just PSN. Whatever, dude. Who cares? Um,
Streamline workflows with broad view, visualize work magazine efficiency to manage work priority. Fuck you. I read an ad.
that's funny.
Every God of War game is
If you
playable on
haven't
PC except
seen
Ragnarok. What?
if you haven't seen The Wild Robot, you need to go watch it this week or sometime this week so that we could talk about it. Cuz that movie is one of Pixar's best movie ever made, dude.
Which one? Which one?
The Wild Robot. The Wild Robot is one of the best movies Pixar has put out to this
Oh,
date.
what the fuck am I doing right
It's
now? What
pretty
the shit
goddamn
just
good.
happened?
It is.
What the fuck the button did I hit, bro?
Bro, what did you do? What did
Bro,
you
I'm
do, homie?
scared.
¿Qué haces?
Ah, I hit one of the F keys on
Oh, he panicked.
cancel.
He panicked.
Wait, I've never seen that screen before. It was a new. It was in the upside down. What the
That's funny.
fuck just happened?
I've never seen that screen before.
Well, the wild robot. That's what I was trying to search, and my fucking
We need
fat
to
ass
play
finger.
more Tom Clancy Seed. I want to start making videos on Tom Clancy on Six
Oh
Siege.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to play more. You
Oh.
need to teach me.
You know what? How long has this episode been going on?
45
'Cause
for almost 50 minutes. So we're pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can close out there. This is a great episode coming back.
This is
We
a
got a
great
lot
comeback
of
episode. This is an amazing episode. I'm not even going to
yeah.
edit
That's
it. It's just
awesome.
going to go up.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Don't put your face in there.
Huh?
Don't put your face in there.
My face in. No, I'm not going to put my face in there.
Yeah, you're ugly.
What the fuck? What the hell? All right, guys. Well, that's the episode.
All right.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for listening on whatever
Everybody
platform
have
you
a
guys are
great
listening.
evening.
If you guys want to
Thank
email
you for
us, you
listening.
can at the meaty podcast at the what is it? At
The Meaty Cast
the meatycast at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
All of our socials are in the
Not mine.
description. And we possibly might delete all of those if we can recover all of the photos and videos that are on there. I think the only thing we should keep is maybe the Instagram, in my opinion. But everything else has got to go.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Because we have a bunch of shit, and I don't know where anything is anymore. And I just want to have it simple and just have an Instagram. Because that way you guys can DM us. And if you can't, then you can email us. Or you can leave a comment and a rating under the Apple or Spotify. Also, you should be giving us ratings because that's what cool people do. And you better hit that
That's
five
what awesome
star.
people do. They hit the thumbs up. Thanks,
You hit the
guys.
5 stars and you leave a good review. All right. Thank you guys for listening. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.